Well, good morning everybody. Welcome to chapter 2, day 2. It's just gone lunchtime. It's been sat in the water for 17, 18 hours, something like that. I don't know if you can see it. I know I say that all the time. The water's mostly clear with a thick black layer at the bottom. So there's definitely something could come out of it. As you can see, it's right up to the taped numbered things that I've done. I know there's a sensor underwater under there. I'm not bothered about them anymore. Really don't care about the sensors no more. I'm not even certain when I'm going to plug them connectors back in, because if you watched yesterday's video, you'll see that the lights had all gone out on the dash. So I may try it for a while like that, providing we can get enough stuff out of this for the car will actually start with the DPF on. So I've got a rubber glove on. This water is absolutely ice cold. It went down to -2 last night, and the top of this actually started to freeze. It's not so cold now. It's about 3 degrees out here at the minute, and it thawed out. But let me tell you, it's cold enough on your hands. Now you see, that's crystal clear. There's nothing in that water at all. So whatever has come out is heavier than water. Now, we won't empty that there. We'll empty it over there out of the way. Oh crikey, that water's cold on my hand. We'll get a bit more out, and then what I'm going to do, I think I'll chuck a kettle of boiling water in the top to warm it up a little bit, because like I said, it is absolutely it's Baltic. It's really cold. Still no colour to it. So whatever's in there, it's not oil based, because it's not floating. It's staying on the bottom. I mean, what we'll do in a sec, we'll try and suck up a bit from the bottom with a bottle. We'll see what it looks like. Right, we'll try and get a bit from the bottom this time. If I can squeeze the bottle like that, and squeeze some up from the bottom. Tip the bottle, let's see what that looks like. Yeah, as you can see, there's a bit of colour there. So there's something come out of it. Just only a bit empty that there. And that's where all the bubbles are. Right, I'm going to bail a couple of those through it, I think. And then I'm going to put some hot water in it. And I'll leave it for a bit, and then I'm going to drain it out. But we'll put one of these bottles through it. Christ, that water is bloody cold. That's it, I can't actually do any more. That is so cold. I know I'm a bit of a wuss, but blimey. I bet there's people in foreign countries look at this and they're laughing. But for us here in the UK, when it goes down to freezing, that's plenty cold enough for us. We're just not used to it. Well, coming out of the pipes, because I've never blocked them up this time. Must find a bit of tape and do that. Christ, that is cold. Cold. Right, that will do for that. Put him there. And we'll go and get a kettle of hot water. Right, this is nothing to do with cleaning. This is purely just because the water is so ice cold. This isn't boiling water, this is hot water out the tap. I just want to warm that water up a bit for putting my hands in it, because it is very, very cold. And you can see there, it's running through it. It's fizzing away in there, bubbling away. Oh, don't want it to come out of there. Right, that'll do. That should have warmed that water up just enough that it's bearable. I mean, it's still going to be ice cold, but it's not going to be as cold. There's certainly a lot of bubbles in there for some strange reason. Don't quite know what's causing that. It's like it's having a reaction of some description, but there shouldn't be anything in there for it to react with. But anyhow, we'll leave that for another 10-15 minutes or so, then I'm going to take it out of there, I think, drain the water out and leave it to drain. And I may well get it jetted out. Yeah, I think that's the way we're going to go. So, this will be the end of day 2 again. I've pretty much just left it in there all day. I'm now going to cut it, chuck that mucky whatever it is away, and then stand it back up there. In fact, I'm not going to cut it, I'm going to try and lift it up without cutting it, but I'll need 2 hands to do that. And I'm just going to leave it there to drain all night long, and we'll probably put the winds in tomorrow, or I might jet it out first, I don't know. Depends what the weather's doing. So there it is, I've taken it out. There's the dirty water, I'll dump that on the garden. I'm just going to leave that to drain all night now. Leave it till the morning. Let's get a glove. Do I need a glove? No, I don't need a glove for that. Let's drag this up here. Go around the guy rope. Try and do it without getting it all over me. And we'll see what's in it. See what's in the bottom there. And it's taken something out. I don't know if you can see it going through, but there's definitely something come out of it. Ah. Oh, there's a nice ring in there. Right, leave that way up to drain out. Grab my bottle back. Put that on there, because I don't have to cover my plants over. Did anybody see the Christmas tree? That's a separate video. Right, so there she is. I'm literally going to do nothing with it. I'm just going to leave that now, just to stand and drain out. I might chuck a kettle full of hot water in it just to run flush through. Just one kettle full. Yeah, I think I will. One kettle full of water in it just to flush through, and basically leave it all night to drain out as much as possible. We know from the previous chapter that they soak waters up like a sponge, and that you've got no chance of getting everything out of it. No chance at all. But we'll drain out as much as we possibly can. So that's the end of day 2. Chapter 2, day 2. Getting silly this thing is. Got to point out as well, this new section of videos, I'm no longer trying to preserve all the gubbins and bits and pieces on this DPF. I just merely want to get the car running. So if I knacker the sensors up, doesn't matter. if you're going to be doing this yourself, you really want to try and get those sensors out, especially before you start flooding it with water or chemicals or stuff. But I'm at the stage where this thing, it's scrap. It shouldn't be going back on the car. It's a bin job. You know, it's baked bean cans. But I can't afford another one, so I'm forced to make do with this one. So I've got to get it cleaned out one way or another. I think we may try the brick acid after I've put the old winds through it. I really didn't want to do that, but yeah, it's what it might come down to. And I won't muck about diluting it, it'll be going in there neat. Like I said, I'm not bothered if I knacker the inside of this up anymore. I just want it back on the car. Anyway, that's the end of day 2. Hope you all have a good evening, morning, day, wherever you happen to be in the world. Leave a comment and say hello. It'd be nice to get some messages from the States or even further afield. But I'm not sure where DPFs are legal. I know they're a legal requirement in Europe, and I believe they're a legal requirement in America. If someone could put a comment in and let me know about that. I'm not sure about it. I'm not even sure if you drive diesels over there. I know you drive diesel lorries and trucks and stuff, but I don't even know if you have diesel cars over there. So yeah, somebody let me know. Anyway, thanks for watching. The story continues. Goodbye everybody.